everybody. My name is Amanpreet Sekhan and my subject for the informative speech today is going to be population growth. All of us live on this planet Earth and whatever is produced here is consumed within. Have you ever thought or had a concern what our future or our kids' future will be in relation to food supply, pollution and diseases? Since we all share the common concern, let's look at this website. It's the populationconnection.org and look at the numbers, what the population is going to be right now. I want one of you guys to write this number down. Okay. Now, when you looked at the website, you saw that the global population in 2014 is about 7 billion. It's increasing at a rate of 78 million per year. That means adding the size of Germany every year to the current population. 365,000 added every day. And it's approximated by 9 billion, population is going to be by 2046. And this is taking into consideration 56 million deaths per year. Now on the next slide, let's talk about some of the negative impacts of the unchallenged population growth. There are a lot of inevitable impacts, but we're going to talk about food supply, diseases, and pollution. You must be wondering why I put the word unchallenged. The reason is because if we don't do something about this right now, it will have a negative impact on the human race. Let's go to the first one. It's going to be about food supply. Now we all know every additional person that gets added onto the earth, the basic necessity is going to be food and water. We're already having a food shortage because of the water shortage. And then the climate also affects the crop yields. Denser the population, the higher demand of food is, and there's going to be a food shortage. Currently 40% of the earth is already being utilized for cropland and pasture, and we still have a food shortage. Let's go to the next slide. That is going to be about the widespread diseases. Now history had famines and millions have been impacted. Mortality rate is known to be higher in the population areas which are densely populated. Disease spreads quicker because it's harder to control when the population is out of control. And next one is going to be our pollution. Pollution will definitely increase when there's increased population. Why? Because it's going to have a higher population is going to have a higher waste and sewage added daily to the air and water. More and more fossil fuels are going to be burning, and that's going to add to the increased carbon dioxide. That's going to make climatic changes which will affect the crop yield. Now the higher factory production. More and more factories are going to be put in place to meet the demands of the higher population, and that will also add to the air and water pollution. Now as we first started, let's go back to the website again, the populationconnection.org website, and look at what the numbers are right now. Okay, so we got it. Now if you look at it, by the time I did this speech and you guys were listening to me, almost over 1,400 people got added to the population. Our planet is finite, but our population is infinite. And if nothing is going to be done, there are going to be negative impacts if no interventions are done. Negative impacts like shortage of food supply, more and more pollution, and increase in diseases. Now all these three things, the food, the pollution, and the diseases, they go hand in hand. Increased pollution is going to cause climatic changes, and that's going to affect the crop yield. Now thank you very much for paying attention to this important topic, and hope we can make decisions or even help the governing bodies to help reduce the negative impact of this overgrowing population. As Maurice Strong, the Secretary General, had stated, either we reduce the numbers voluntarily or nature will do it to us brutally. The next slide is going to be some more websites that I used for this speech, and if you're interested, you can look at these websites and get more and more information. I'm going to also attach this PowerPoint to the discussion board so you have more details about these resources. And I hope you found this topic to be informative and helpful. Thank you very much.